With rapid technological change, companies rise and fall faster than ever before. The list below represents 5 companies that were once the most innovative in their industry, then lost their edge. Number 5, Sony. Not long ago, the Walkman was as ubiquitous as the iPod is today, and Sony dominated the market for TVs, cameras, video recorders, and many other consumer electronics. But as Sony became a huge conglomerate with film and music divisions, it lost leadership in many of its core product lines. What tripped up Sony and some of its competitors was the move from hardware to software, which put the emphasis on the brains of the device rather than the circuitry. As a result, faster-moving competitors like LG, Samsung, Vizio, Apple, and the various makers of cell phones, which of course come with cameras these days, have outpaced this old-school innovator. Number 4, Kodak. For nearly a century, no company commercialized the camera as successfully as Kodak, whose breakthroughs included the Brownie camera in 1900, Kodachrome color film, the handheld movie camera, and the easy-load Instamatic camera. But Kodak's storied run began to end with the advent of digital photography and all the printers, software, file sharing, and third-party apps that Kodak has mostly missed out on. Since the late 1980s, Kodak has tried to expand into pharmaceuticals, memory chips, healthcare imaging, document management, and many other fields, but the magic has never returned. Its stock price is now about 96% below the peak it hit in 1997. Number 3, Motorola. Motorola's first big success came with car radios, which led to two-way radios, which eventually led Motorola to build and sell the world's first mobile phone. Motorola dominated that business as in 2003 when it introduced the trendy Razr, the biggest selling mobile phone ever at the time. But Motorola failed to focus on smartphones that can handle email and other data, and rapidly lost share to newcomers like Research in Motion, Apple, LG and Samsung. Motorola was defeated so quickly that its cell phone division became a money loser, and the firm announced plans this year to spin it off into a separate company, allowing the core Motorola to focus on networking equipment and a few other areas. Number 2, Toys R Us. This retailer thrived in the 80s and 90s, as its concept for specialty megastores aligned with a surge in American consumption. As it went national, Toys R Us drove many competitors out of business and guzzled up others. Then the tables turned, with the once mighty toy giant suddenly bested by discounters like Walmart and Target, online sites like Amazon, and smaller merchants with better quality and service. Toys R Us has been in turnaround mode since 2004 when private investors bought the company. The rehab has involved store closings, layoffs, and downsizing, with the owners hoping a public offering this year or next will help raise cash to pay down debt taken on back when the firm was expanding. Number 1, Yahoo. When web search and aggregation were still a territory, the groundbreaking Yahoo tried to charge for services like email and file sharing, while upstart Google offered everything for free. Customers flocked to Google, which surged to a commanding lead in search that it still holds. Yahoo still grew into a huge web portal, with strong sports, financial, and news coverage that generates billions in advertising revenue, but it also drifted into job-hunting services, video streaming, original entertainment, and other ventures it has since sold or folded. And Yahoo's snub of a $45 billion buyout offer from Microsoft in 2008 now looks like a huge gaffe, since Yahoo's market value has fallen to a scant $19 billion or so. CEO Carol Bartz arrived in 2009 with a mandate to clarify the company's focus and amp up profitability. One of her first moves, a partnership with old suitor Microsoft, meant to increase revenue for both firms without the tension of a buyout.